Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this right here. And this is the new KIWI-EARS Aventus. You can get this big box that it comes with. If I can just pan out with that. There's your big box. Inside the box, you'll get everything you need inside this case right here. And inside the case, you'll get your charging cable. You'll get this nice cable here, 3.5, 3.5 with the coiled. Nice rubberized, very thick material, and that fits right in the little pouch right here. It's got two different pouches. And you also get this one, which is a C to 3.5, same nice coil, nice rubberized material. And you get that, and you get the charging cable, your C to A charging cable on there. And of course, it's a very nice, hard, protective case with a cloth covering. The units themselves, as we can see here, you have your light controls, your ANC control, your USB-C, your jack right there for the wire out if you're going to be using them wired. And you also have plus and minus on the volume. And you have the power on, power off right there. And you can control the lights. You can either shut them off, or you can turn them on and they just stay steady. Or you can do this like I'm doing right now. There's a swivel. As you can see, there's a swivel right there. And when you first open the package and you come to the headphones, they're going to be folded in a certain way. Just make sure that when you do that, you just do it very gentle, because it's going to make like a little pop initially. And then it should be fine. It should wear in just perfectly. And they swivel in this direction, so you can put them flat like this. And when you put them in the case, you put them back. You can either store them folded, or in the case you have to put them in a certain way where they were. And just be careful. Anytime you have headphones with a swivel, be careful. It doesn't matter how good they're made. Nice cushiony pads. I've worn these for a long time. They're very soft. There's some padding in there as well. There are two drivers in this. We'll get into that. There's also a damper that goes on here, so you can tune it that way. Nice metal fitting and plenty of adjustment right here. Just plenty of padding, plenty of comfort. It's all plastic, but it's like a nice solid plastic. So let's get into the specifications with this. You have Bluetooth 5.4. You have a dynamic 40mm driver and a 10mm coaxial driver in there. The noise canceling on this one, the reduction depth is minus 32 decibels. The battery capacity on this is a 1000 milliamp battery. Playback time is roughly about 18 hours, 45 hours with ANC. It's 18 hours with the ANC and the RGB on. It's 45 with just ANC. It's 82 with the everything off. So roughly you can get about 82 hours of playback time with this if you're not using the lights and everything. Fast charging takes about 10 minutes, 4-hour playback. The impedance is 16 ohms. Sensitivity of this is 102 decibels. It's 20 to 40 kilohertz. Connectivity of this is you can connect multi-point devices, two devices simultaneously. Foldable and rotatable RGB plastic decorated pad on this. So let's get into it. There are two modes. Besides your ANC, you have your standard ANC mode. You have on, off, and pass-through. Works good. Very good ANC. Passive isolation alone on this is decent enough. So with the added ANC, really, really good. I like the lights and everything for like gaming and just for show. And if you're walking at nighttime, that might catch somebody's attention. Sound-wise, we're talking about a nice kind of Harman tuning. It's warm, it's lush. I think that the microphone on this is very good for calls. You can do like, basic TikTok videos, but I mean, I wouldn't do anything like major high res with it, but it is a good enough microphone for most things. It's basically a V-shaped kind of signature. There's really nice sub bass. It's not overpowering. Mid bass is there. It's punchy. It's fast. Mid range, nice and rich. Some nice details. There's lush. I almost combined rich and lush. Maybe we call it rush. Good extended treble. You can hear the cymbals and the hi-hats and everything. In the gaming mode, I think, the standard mode actually sounds good. Soundstage is definitely good for gaming and music. I think the music mode kind of tones down the bass a little bit, makes it a little bit more toward balanced, more of a kind of just a typical Harman tuning, but there's more details there, a little bit more details, slightly, just slightly. But you can hear the difference. It changes everything just a little bit, just tones it down just a little bit. I think overall that this headphone is very good for what it's made for. It can do the casual gaming. It can do the music. It's a Bluetooth headphone. It's a gaming headphone. It can be a wired headphone if that's what you want. Overall, I've been impressed with basically every full-sized pair of headphones. Never mind their in-ears. I love their in-ears. The Orchestra Light is still on my favorites list. I will never take that out of my favorites list until something amazingly pops it out. I love their in-ears. But the headphones so far, we've gotten, I think like 3 or 4 of them. And so far, just really, really, really good. That's it in a nutshell, basically. It is a good set of headphones. Anytime you get DJ style headphones, and I've had a lot of pairs from Panasonic and Sony and on up, just be careful with the swivels. Always try to not drop these. Try not to be so rough when you're turning them and everything. And they should last a whole bunch of years for you. Thank you again for watching. This has been the KIWI-EARS Aventus headphones, which are DJ and gaming headphones with lights and active ANC and just a whole bunch of nice features for the cost. And they look pretty cool too. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.